Didn't know Mr. Disney did that, but you're not surprised. Disney is extremely defensive. They also have this menu. It was on the console version too. It's a perfectly fine little thing here. It just says you're free to stream it, but don't just sit there and play the music. And it's like, alright, fair enough. But then if you put it literally anywhere, it immediately gets slapped with a copyright. It's just like, it's this. I'm just playing the game. All I did was put it over there. Why don't you just let me have my fun? No, the talking doesn't matter. It copyrights through me talking. How do people put playthroughs on YouTube? I can put it up. It's YouTube has a system called copyright claim and copyright strike. Strike is the bad one. I can make the video public, and I probably will. Even though it's a bit of a shit video or stream. It's just I have zero control over it. Like, all I can do is set the title and all that jazz and then make it public, but like Disney will slap 900 advertisements on it. That's why I don't put up FF stuff. Like, all the FF streams never go up on YouTube because all the music I listen to will just immediately get slapped with copyrights. But I wish it was just like this. It's like, I'm just playing the game. I'm not intending specifically to sit here and listen to the music. Why can't you just relax a little, you know? But alas, here we are. Meanwhile, there's YouTube videos up that are quite literally just the game's soundtrack and nothing else. Sometimes it'd be like that. I guess we should just do both of these. I could have done these off stream. I think I was doing that when I was originally recording these. Your only copyright claim is just game audio while on FF. I think my YouTube channel has like... I think at this point it's probably like 40 or 50 pages of copyright claims. With some of those videos having like 20 plus claims on them. It's a lot of Square Enix stuff, and then when I was playing Osu, all of that would obviously get claimed. Because fair enough, it's literally just the music. They're great sleepy content. I appreciate that. You wanna let me close this, or? There we go. That was the close button, apparently. We've figured it out, boys and girls. What kind of guns do we have? How do I do this again? It's Y. Yeah. We don't have very good stuff, or much cost allowance. Do we have any abilities? Probably not. Where's the abilities at? Oh, it's literally right there. I don't have abilities. Alright, well, we don't need to fuck with that. We'll just Falcon. We'll just Falcon. For now. When you get more abilities is when you can do more stuff. Gummy battle tips. Ow. Ow. Oh shit, it's Ghosty Boys. I always liked that these gummy missions had their own like little weird self-contained storyline going on. I don't think any of them had anything to do with the levels. It was just... it was just within the gummy itself. Do I have a laser? I should delete the laser. It would be pretty pog now if we could get that there and then their 30 rank. Please. Rank 30 makes you Hyper Gummy, TM. I don't actually know what it's called. I think I'm just gonna call it Hyper Gummy. Call it a day. It's a lot easier to get 30 when you get Magnet. It's a lot easier to keep 30 as well. Which world am I going to? I'm just unlocking both the paths, but we're probably gonna go to Beauty and the Beast. Figured we may as well just do both of the paths at the same time while we're doing gummy stuff. Can't you break the face on this thing? Oh, maybe it's this part I was thinking of. You fucker. I'm so close to 30. Gimme. You don't give me bits? Oh, okay. Bye. My damn 30. Never gonna have it. Mission level 1 and 2 unlocked. High Wind level 3? Falcon level 3? Does it have a fucking like... oh, teenies! Let's go. Yo, we got teenies. I know y'all aren't as excited as me about teenies, but we fucking got teenies. Maybe we should go to Coliseum. I randomized Coliseum rewards, by the way. That's not a default option, so that's probably a terrible idea. 100 bits! Thank you, Colonel. Appreciate it. It's Falcon level 3 weaker than 2. Oh, because that's teenies. I'll just roll with it. Does it have a laser? If it has a laser, I don't want anything to do with it. Not without auto lasers. Damn it. It doesn't look like it has a laser. Laser is the thing that does the lock-on. Ish curious. It doesn't work with auto fire. Oh, it has a laser. Damn it. Well, since we have it, I guess I'll try and use it properly. Look at my little teenies. What's the button to change their formation? Oh, maybe I can't change their formation. I don't know. Maybe that's an option ability thingy we need. They really should have made this into its own, like, little fucking offshoot game. It would have been such a little, like a great just $10, like, downloadable or something. They did? No, like, separate from this. It's called Kingdom Hearts 3. 3 is so much worse than this gummy game. It's garbage. You couldn't finish 3 because of the gummy. You hope they lock Aether soon. I don't think Aether's gonna get locked till everything does when Endwalker launches. Got his ass. Hey, we're 30. Let's go. Fucking hyper gummy. Hyper gummy's great. There's too much stuff to do. There was a lot of gummy stuff to do in 3. I just didn't think it was very good. Heal upgrade. Oh, oh right, you get a reward for level 30, don't you? That doesn't matter. Do we do Colosseum or do we do Beauty? Colosseum should be... Is it short? No, this is 2's Colosseum. Is 2 I can't remember 2 worth of shit. 2 is the one where you go to Underworld, isn't it? I'm pretty sure 3 did not wrap the plot up in any real capacity. I don't think it did anything good for the plot.
What is this place?
It's huge!
And sort of gloomy, don't you think?
I wonder who lives here.
Hey, does anybody else recognize that?
Hey, that's the beast.
Yeah!
Maybe we should check up on him.
Look,
Yes.
Come on!
Like, the problem with the series is they kept making... Beast was a party ally, yeah. They kept making side games and then turning them into, like, mainline story and trying to merge it all, and it was just a mess.
Where did it go? What?
3 tried to put it together and it just fell apart. And didn't finish at all. It's awful.
whoa.
Beast was a party ally in Hollow Bastion in the first game, I believe. He helped you when you lost the Keyblade. This is the boss enemy. Are these infinite? They might be infinite, because they're infinite with the boss. That'd be funny. They actually sold a DLC with 3 that had more story in it, by the way. Isn't this supposed to end at some point, though, for story reasons?
This is it.
Cause don't we need the beast to show up? Oh, hey, there we go, okay. Hooray!
Oh, come on, enough already.
Somebody help us!
Hello.
Just in time. Wah!
Me flower.
Gee, do you think he maybe forgot who we are?
With this many Heartless around, something must be up.
Why do you have to do that?
Rub's face. Oh well. C'est-vous. Feel a little bad for Beast. He just has a perpetual cycle of this flower existing and then not existing and then existing again every time you see him in a game. What is it? I just know I saw a lady at the top of those stairs. Well, if the Beast is here in the castle, that lady must have been Belle. Yeah, Belle might know what's happened to the Beast. Come on. Come on. That reminds you which side of the stairs they literally just talked about. Hello? I don't... Or just leave. How's that sound? Because I don't want to fight you. Because you're ass. We still don't have a form, which is incredibly depressing. Oh, sorry.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Okay.
Donald!
Hey, who opened the door?
Hello.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Donald. Sora. Goofy.
Hiya.
Put me down. Put
Oh.
me down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where's the do ducks not like being picked up, by the way? Where's the Beast? Oh, it must be in the West Wing. We don't talk like we used to. Did something happen? Yes. Oh, okay. Isn't that why you're here? No. That face with no French wife to hug the life out of me. Would a different kind of wife work? Donald can't even survive the cutscene. The Beast won't talk to you? He's been acting strange lately. Nod. The only ones who might know why are locked up in the dungeon. I want to help them, but... Wait a second, who locked them up? The Beast! But why? The Beast! Where's this dungeon? You can get to the Undercroft from the West Hall. The dungeon is down there. Oh right, this is... Kingdom Hearts 2 is the one with the... drag the fucking servants around and light the torches, isn't it? Hello, true. A Blizzagun armlet. Really? It could be incredibly useful. May as well put something on you, I kind of forgot about you. You can have that, you with power band is probably better. Gotta constantly save for the inevitable soft lock. Alright, what's in this area? The fat guy from the past.
Yeah. It's over.
Good. Does this game have element wheel like 10? You mean weaknesses and stuff? Yes, technically. It's a bit of a technicality, but... I fucking missed that. Damn it. Ah! There we go. It's less actual elemental weakness and more simply that things of an element typically have less defense of other element. More often than not, you just use thunder. Because thunder is kind of broken. Or, I think wisdom fire is good, or is it wisdom ice? I don't remember, I just use thunder. Bam. Diabell. Goldwing. You have a new Keyblade pocket? Auto limit. So I lose defender and gain auto limit, which is basically worthless. Let's go. Here it is. Do you mind? Do you mind? Try moving the wardrobe. She'll never suspect she's moving. How dare you put your hands on a lady? Don't mind me, lady, I'm just standing haphazardly directly adjacent to you as the room slightly shifts to the side. And then you wake up anyway, thus negating all of our work, except not. And I was just starting to get comfortable. May I help you? Oh. What? Oh, right. Bell needs us to go to the... I forgot he does that. He's like, what? Goodness! You're here to help my friends? Oh, why didn't you say so? I'm sorry I startled you. I used to be human, you know, until the Enchantress cast her spell. The prince is the beast? We already know that, Donald. The beast is a prince? We already know that, Goofy. That's right, although his behavior was far from princely at the time. What's this about a spell? Well, it was a cold winter's night. And that's enough for now. You can hear the rest when you rescue the others. Thanks for the story. It was a good story. Hurry now, the dungeon is dipped in chilly. Certainly no place for a clock. A clock? You'll find out soon enough, laddies.
This must be it.
Time for everyone's favorite style of encounter, a door boss. Literally in this case. Well, technically two of them, but... This guy does not appear to be randomized. Sir. His friends are randomized. Alright, can y'all fucking not, though? Cute bromance.
This is it. It's over.
Oi, come here, you shitlord. Come here. Oh my god, this is not an enemy type that you want in this quantity. You could also just not do that. This is it. Oh, was it? Sardonic's ring. And the other two got their normal stuff. I wish it randomized them too. Just end up with a ridiculous Goofy with magic. You think the dungeon's past this door? Come on, we gotta set those servants free. He's right, you know. But first... I've got shit to pick up, lad. We should be able to get all of them, we just have to get to them.
You mean there's nobody to rescue?
Did someone say rescue?
Shh. Keep quiet. It might be them.
Oh, they look like nice boys to me.
We are nice. We're your friends.
Yeah, Belle sent us to find you.
I love the fucking clock's voice every time.
Wow.
I'm Sora. Donald. Goofy.
Don't. I am self-winding, sir. I am not too
I'm glad you're okay.
No, sorry, not the
We
clock,
all
the
were to
candle.
see you.
Did somebody put a spell on you guys too?
No. Yes, that's right. You've heard. It was the Enchantress.
It seems so long ago.
It was a cold winter's night. An old beggar woman came to the castle and asked for shelter.
But the master of this castle, that is, of course, the prince, Stop that! Put me down this instant! Thank you.
He literally just tried to kill a man. Her meager appearance, she got turned away. That's awful. He was a spoiled prince, so selfish and, how shall I say, cruel. Yeah, the beast was a dick. That's pretty much the whole story. The old woman warned our master not to be deceived by appearances. Still, he would not take her in. Then the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. She turned the prince into a beast, a shape she thought fitting for his cold heart. And to further punish him, everyone in the castle was enchanted too. Even though they had literally nothing to do with it, their lives were ruined. Wow, that's quite a story. Is there anything we can do to help? Let's get the enchantress. Oh no, dear. We already know what needs to be done, but with the master out of sorts. It's almost as if he's forgotten how to trust others. You don't suppose he's been turned into a heartless, do you? Heartless? I've never heard of those before. If they're a part of what they were here when we showed up, Sora. Imagine being a peasant and thinking you have rights. Reasonable point. Let's go find the beast. Splendid. Follow me, messieurs. I know a shortcut.
Okay.
Just recovery recipe. Actually, don't know what that is. Monsieur, I will show you the way. Hello, I am here to be shown the way. Allow our guests to pass. Clap. Quite the security system they got here. After you. Don't mind if I do. This is the little mini-game thing we have to do. Which I don't recall being too hard, it's just kind of tedious. Alright, how do we get out of here? I'm afraid we won't be marching out that easily. You see, the door leading to the other side is concealed by a sort of contraption. What kind of contraption? Observe. The lantern came down. Indeed it did. If we could but light all the lanterns in this passage, the secret door would open. But as you can see, the lanterns are already burning with an enchanted flame. You must put out this enchanted flame before I am able to light the lanterns properly. Okay, just throw some water for it. If you use the power of light... Bravo! Approach each lantern and use the reaction command sprinkle to put it out. The only reason this is tedious is that these two jackasses are slow. Again, it is not quite so simple, mon ami. But he has a limited timer on how long he can hang there. Why, Lumia. If he gets tired and falls off, all the unlit lanterns will rise to the ceiling. Before you can continue, you must see to Cogsworth. Oh, there's loot down here. There's those down here. I don't talk to them.
I think this'll do the trick.
Is this the sport? Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Ah, those are garbage. Ah, right, we have to break the boxes because they don't know how to pathfind. Sir, what in the fuck are you doing?
Take this.
Stop fucking with the boxes.
Is this
I
all?
think this'll do the trick.
Now we gotta go back and help fucking Cogsworth.
Oh, oh no.
Oh. Are you coming back here? Oi, come here. I think maybe if you get to him before he falls, you can stop him from needing the pot, I'm not sure.
I think this'll do the trick.
Please hurry and be quick about it. Ah.
You see why I said it's tedious, though. Magnet? The struggle trophy? Hold on, man.
This is it.
She's still following? She get a little confused. She wasn't following for shit. Hold on. Come back here, cause this dude's gonna need Jesus. No, 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 come here. Oi!
Oh, oh no.
This fucking pot. You're really hampering us, lady.
I think this'll do the trick.
Please
Yeah,
hurry and be
We'll
quick
just
about it.
casually walk. I mean, she is a teapot. I really can't expect too much mobility out of her, but you know. I like that she just kind of magnets onto the top of the stair.
Trick.
Nice camera. We did it! Wow. Are we all set? The secret door should open. Oui. But I don't see any secret door. Well, it wouldn't be much of a secret door if you could see it, now could it? Oh, that's not much of a secret. Just push that block over there. A very well hidden door mechanism. They'll never suspect there might be a door here. Now I must check on the castle. I fear my absence has been too long. Watch out for Heartless. Would they attack a pot? I don't know. The master's room is at the very end of the west wing. I shall go on ahead and wait for it. What? Oh shit. Dodge roll 3 instead of this garbage 2. Let's go. May as well put that on. May as well. I have so many AP boosts, that's getting a little ridiculous. Welcome to the West Hall. Also, we've now achieved Valor form. I don't have to equip that, right? Valor form should have all the normal stuff that it normally does because it's preset. Isn't that supposed to be the form button? Why don't I have the ability to form? Shift question mark? Maybe I need auto valor to even change to it? I'm not sure. Oh, there it goes. We just had to load. We're good. Reach outcome. Proof of non-existence. Well, that's one.
It's over. Yeah.
But also feels non-existent, man.
Give me strength.
We have to actually level these because they give items when they level. I like the pile of these that load in. Cypher's trophy. Also, Valor form is just a great form in general.
It's time you dealt with Belle. She's scheming to take everything you have. This castle, your precious Rose, and then your life. Trust no one. Feed your anger. Only anger will keep you strong.
Good voice acting.
Enough of strength. There's only one thing I want.
What? To love and be loved in return. Who could ever love a beast? See? She has accomplices.
Hey, Prince.
All you had to say was hi.
Oh dear, Master.
Why you so mad, sir? Still in Valor form in cutscenes. I forgot it does that. If you're in a form, it just... Right, we have to do the wake up.
Please, Master. Please, compose yourself.
Triangle to win, easy clap.
Please, compose yourself.
Armor slot, let's go. The organization dude clearly just made the barrier. Why not trap Sora and gang? That's a good question.
What happened?
Well, Master, you see, that is, how shall I say, actually,
Well, you put everybody down there in that dungeon.
I did what?
you did.
Who was that guy you were talking to? The one in black.
Zaldin. That's his name. He came from the darkness. He used my anger to control me. He took all my sorrow, my sadness, my pain, and turned it all into rage. There was nothing I could do. I could no longer see the truth.
We'll all be. That must be why you threw all of your friends down there into the dungeon. You wanted to make sure that you didn't hurt them, right?
Ah, yes, of course.
Was it to protect them?
Sure. We know you're good inside.
He's right, Master. We've all seen how kind you can be. After all, Belle can see the goodness in your heart, but I'm afraid you've yet to...
Belle. I've mistreated her. I've mistreated her and been so selfish.
She didn't say anything about that.
She'd never tell anyone of my cruelty. She's too good.
You see, I'm afraid he judges himself far too harshly.
Why don't you just go talk to her?
But...
No excuses. Come on, we'll go with you.
We'll go with you. What if I don't want it, though? What do you have? The usual. And auto limit. There's so many villains that have the capability of creating a barrier that we have no means of dealing with, and then like every time it's just like, nah mate, I'll just block off this instead of just trapping you into a fate that you can never get out of. I mean, it doesn't make for a very good game, don't get me wrong, but you know. Queen, yeah, we have king and queen. Let's go. We can't make them for like another 15 hours, but let's go. They're probably garbage. That's alright. Hey, I see you up there. Hey, I'm trying to let y'all live, and you're alright. You clearly don't want to live. You clearly do not wish to live. There's another one. I didn't notice what that was. Spoiler from FF tries that. Oh, the enemies changed. Interesting. Someone in FF try that? I don't remember.
This is it.
It really is nice having so many. Forgot if you needed to wait or if you needed to actually target it. I'm a card now. Can I go into the cutscene as a card? Aww. Damn it. Master! Everybody's safe now. Everyone's here. Where's Belle? Something about going after this man in black. What? Timpa Timpa. I love how sassy the fucking wardrobe is. We'd better go find her. Sorry, I'm typing something. Happens a lot around here, you get used to it. Think of it like a break. But not really, because I don't actually stop playing. Maybe we just go to the entrance hall here. Not the dance hall.
Belle, where
Grand
are
hall?
Please, help! I'm in the ballroom.
Yeah, that place. Hello. Oh, it's the Berserker. Fuck you. Aww.
Yeah, this is it.
I can't go through doors. Too large.
Belle!
I'm all right.
Wow!
Hello, Mr. Bomby Man. It's not gonna be Mr. Bomby Man. Unless it is Mr. Bomby Man. Is every boss in this world just unrandomized? How did that happen? just jumped into that. I guess it can't randomize. Well, I don't know. Can't randomize things that interact with the area. Also, there's no health bar again, but you know, that's fine. Fucker. Hey. I tried to roll and mistimed it. I sure wish you weren't so fucking fast. God damn it. Come out, you fucker. Or don't, that's fine, I guess. Well, that was a really easy fight. Where's my bonuses? I got no rewards for that boss fight. Oh, it's because we're not done. Right! Oh, that dude's randomized. Who the fuck is this? Is this the final boss? With the guitar dudes for some reason? Yeah, this is the final boss with guitar guy and axle weapons? I can't hit him because he's in the air, and I'm supposed to be flying. This is a little weird. He's got the spears, he's got a gun, there's just a chakram over there. Alright, well. That fight's a little bit weird when he's not in his normal spot, as it turns out. I guess he uses attacks from those weapons, so they just gave him those weapons and hid them somewhere, maybe? Interesting, but weird nonetheless.
So you think...
Zaldin!
Farewell.
What does he want here?
He must be with Organization 13. Ever heard of the Nobodies?
It's
When a
me.
strong-hearted person turns into a Heartless, a Nobody is created too. See, the organization, they've got control of all the Nobodies.
That's right. They were gonna make you into a Heartless. That way they could get that nobody of yours and have control over it.
You're all right.
Bell! Bell, I'm sorry. I wasn't myself. I hope I haven't done anything to hurt you. Forgive me.
I know you weren't yourself. You don't have to apologize.
You goober.
But I had hoped that you might have changed a little bit. I wish you could start trusting me.
Oh, I am afraid time is running short.
What do you mean?
Remember the rose?
From the beast's room?
Precisely. You see, if the Master can learn to love and earn love in return before the last petal falls...
The spell will be broken.
Really? You think he's gonna make it?
We think so.
Yup, I think you're right.
I hope you're right.
Look at that lack of faith. No trust. Time for incredibly long cinematic. Featuring a rose this time. Like the first round of the world's cutscene included is only like, I don't know, 25 minutes? And it does that cinematic every single time. A little much.
What happened?
The gate is open.
Do you
Nah.
have to go?
Yeah.
Now, no more arguing, okay?
We'll see to it.
Take care, dears.
You are welcome here anytime.
If you hear anything about Riku, or the King, the Heartless, the organization, anything at all, let us know. Okay, gotta go.
Okay, bye. Cosmic Arts. Yo, that's actually pretty good. Assuming it has the stats it's supposed to, I'm pretty sure that's like the end game accessories that you slap on.
Huh?
Hey,
Oh,
wait a minute. Is the ship moving all on its own?
excuse me.
Yup, looks like we're headed toward Hollow Bastion.
I'm busy, story. I got Coliseum shit to do.
I wonder what's up. Come on.
Come on. Hi, Merlin.
Well now, took your time, did you?
Oh, was it you who summoned us, Merlin?
Yes, yes. But it seems I used too much power in doing so, and those infernal Heartless. Oh.
So what's up?
Well, I happened to stumble across this in the Zero District.
This garbage.
Pooh's storybook.
That's right. I know you're a good friend of Winnie the Pooh, Sora. That's why I summoned you. And when I did, I was attacked by the Heartless. Of course, I fought back with some rather powerful magic, but then I began to fear the book would be damaged, so oh, now, just a moment. Leon and the others need to hear this, too. I'd better go find them. Be back in a jiffy.
A likely
I
story.
wonder how Pooh's doing.
Want to find out?
No?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the only time that Winnie the Pooh is not optional, I believe. I think it does this in the first game as well, where you have to go to Winnie's book once, and then the rest of it you can ignore.
Sora!
Cover for me, okay?
Nice pose. With a power stance to go into the book. Book.
I wonder if Pooh's home.
Yeah, Sora never actually learned how to properly read. Unfortunately. Or really much of anything else. He's not a very bright lad. Mr. Sanders. Welcome to Pooh World. Lord of the Pooh. A place that we will have to visit periodically for treasure chests, but other than that is otherwise useless.
Okay.
The hell's a feather charm? Quick run. Well, that's all the movement abilities then. See if I can put it on. I can. Is that all of them? Well, they're not maxed. I think that is all of them. Item Sora, you got an extra armor slot, so you can have that, I guess. Need more accessory slots for Sora. As if we're not already incredibly strong. Yeah, let's give him more accessory slots. Hello, Pooh.
Oh. Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure, I'm game. Huh?
Man, he's quite stout, this lad. I've never seen something so stout.
Donald?
Did you bring the book, Sora?
No, because I'm stupid.
Hey!
Defeat the Heartless. Oh, they actually are Heartless. Not quite appropriate Heartless, but it's still Heartless. Do we win? Oh. Now we win. Thanks, Defense, for all that help. I liked Goofy's pose, though.
Think it's okay?
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
But what about Brian?
Well, I guess we could explain.
Great.
Why did the Heartless even want Pooh's book to begin with? Yeah, book seems fun. What if you could get ages before this happens and it just fucks up the story progression?
Pooh.
Ooh. I didn't realize those. Now how, never mind, I was gonna say, now how do I get that? Turns out I do that. I don't even need max jump for that.
I'm so glad you're okay, Pooh.
And I'm glad you came to visit. But you see, I was just about to begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later. Somebody I don't know.
Oh, sure. So, how's Piglet these days?
I don't think I know anyone by that name. Now, where was I? Oh yes, my stoutness exercises.
Pooh? Hey, Pooh? Something very weird is happening here.
What gave that away?
Maybe I better go back and ask Merlin about this.
Stop interrupting the lad's stoutness exercises. Couldn't be bothered to wait up for an old wizard, eh? Sorry about that. How are things in there? Shit. Awful. Terrible. He forgot about everyone. I suspect it has something to do with those pages the Heartless stole. You'll have to collect the torn pages and repair the book. Which we do have to do, because there's like 3 treasure chests in each of the pages, I think. This book is one of the world's most cherished elements. I'd been meaning to tell Leon I'd found it. Perhaps we should keep it between us for now. Hey Leon, you know we got a fucking book? Now the book isn't all that's cherished. This is for you, Sora. What is it? Simply concentrate on it with all your heart. Oh, a summon. Well, it might not be a summon. Now go forth with your friends by your side. The power of friendship. No, it was it. My power is my friends. Hashtag. That's a recipe. Well, the summon command gauge has in fact not been added, but thank you for tutorializing it. Right, now we can do Colosseum. Featuring my boy Strong McBuff. I wish this place actually had a crowd instead of just being empty, but alas.
Huh? Are you sure this is the Colosseum?
It's that way.
Oh, guess we were a little off.
Friends.
Heartless!
Don't fight me for a second, I'm scratching. Oh yeah, we don't fight here. Hold your ponies, and other various horse-like creatures. Howdy. Just leave her on the ground for a little bit, she can pick herself up.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
See?
And you're supposed to be?
I'm Sora. He's Donald, and that's Goofy. We came to see how Hercules is doing.
You know Wonder Boy?
Yeah, just real heroes too.
You mean junior heroes, Donald?
Looks like we have a friend in common. Name's Megara. My friends call me Meg.
Hi, Meg. So how's Herc? Wonder Boy? He has a name, you stop, whatever. He's duking out the Colosseum. Hero's work, yeah. The lad needs a nap. Special deliveries from Hades himself. Hades! Right, Lord of the Underworld. I was on my way to see him. As you do. If anything happened to that kid, how much effort every day does she put into her hair? Sounds like you're more than just friends. Yeah, we fuck on occasion. Only occasionally, though. You really want to do that? Well, it looks like you know what you're doing. I'm a child, but sure. I guess I'll take you up on that offer. But we must keep it a secret. Our lips are sealed. I really just wanted to do the Colosseum events. Although I am only level 19, so that's not gonna fly terribly well. But I guess we have to do this first. Cave of the Dead. Featuring weird floating things, which I think are supposed to be souls or something. Brightstone. I want to fight stuff for the materials, but I don't because XP. We're like always leveled too high. Oop. Also, I'm gonna permanently outrun Donald and Goofy every time we go anywhere.
Yeah, this is it.
Skill ring? Well, I was about to be excited about that, but I kind of forgot we have the better skill rings anyway. Torn pages. That's good. We take those. So maybe you actually can't get those pages until after. Maybe they're just limited to worlds, I don't know. You could not, sir. Alright, we get data fights. Can we even do data fights this early?
Run away!
Mood.
Okay.
I mean, it shows up. I don't know if we're strong enough at this point in the game to do this one. What's the deal with this book? It looks like it's called Absent Silhouettes. Are you sure you want to touch that? You can't be too careful in the underworld. Might be a trap of some sort. I'm gonna touch it anyway, and it'll probably result in me dying, so we'll save. Metal. I don't actually know what that is. It should give me a warning that's like, hey, are you sure you want to touch this? Or we just can't touch it. How do you use those? You need an item to use those from fighting the boss? Maybe.
Where do they dig these freaks up? Jeez Louise.
Oh, they're nothing but trouble, the whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do about Hercules? He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him. Pretty soon, the underworld's gonna be standing room only. Say, why don't you just pick somebody already dead and save him the trouble?
Dead. Dead is good. And I know just the warrior.
Say hello to our friend. But not friend, but sort of friend. But definitely dead.
I'm scared too, Donald.
Hades, come out!
He's not. He's too stupid to be scared. Wait. Loot? No loot. Yo, I can't wait for the constant spam of that one message that Hades says.
This is it.
Can't remember quite. Oh, we got the money pouch. Can't remember quite what it was that he says. I think it's feel the heat or something, like 55 times every fight.
Back off.
Right. You guys are the infinite fuckboy Wendy's.
Back off.
Forgot about that. Forgot those existed because I hate them. I hate the high-level mages in general. They're kind of ridiculous.
What's down there?
Just the underworld's deepest dungeon. This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
You don't say. Well, maybe I should go.
Look who it is! Except it looks almost nothing like him, but details.
Let's cut to the chase. Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you. I let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Did you forget who you're talking to? I am the Lord of the Dead!
Huh. No wonder no one wants to die.
Got him. Now imagine if he ever used two hands.
Fight!
Get up!
Yes, get up. Maybe if we'd run over to fight a little bit sooner.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Do you attack or you just jiggle and say that's it? Nah, he just jiggles.
I feel kind of funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory.
Go now!
But I've got to talk to Hades.
What was that?
Can't fight him here. We have to go. Now!
Hades kinda rude. Anyway, welcome Aaron to the group. Hello, Aaron. Customized. Forgot we had magnet, actually. Do I want to be using magnet? Probably. Sora is astonishingly strong every time in, like, every game. But he closed the door.
Huh? Oh!
Leaving so soon?
Feel the heat. Etc. Oh, this is gonna be awful, isn't it? Feel the heat. Yes, yes, feel the heat. Wait, stop. You could just as soon not spam that, but I suppose you only have like 2 attacks. It's the wrong button. Oh right, regular magnet sucks, right? Stop! Sir, please! Oh my god. I'm just getting juggled by different mobs that spin at this point. Oh, wait, there's still one more, hold on. There we go. Oh wait, there's yet more. Yes, yes, I can feel the heat. Oh, here we go again. Oh my lord. Please. There we go. We've conquered the enemies with spin technology.
You're really good. Are you some kind of hero?
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an...
Huh?
An idiot.
Orin.
Whoa.
My name.
I'm Sora.
Goofy! Wow!
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Guardian? Thanks, but no thanks.
Well, that's just rude. I don't remember Aaron smirking this much, but also PS2 technology and all that. I don't think there was really much of any facial emotion in most of FF10.
I got Heartless all over the underworld now, so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
This is my underworld, you idiot! I'll handle this myself! Cerberus, go!
Big dog. I have that as a mount. Also, farewell. But like really high volume for some reason. Oh, the enemies changed. Oh no, they did. I just skipped over that one last time, I don't know. I forgot we have technically the sprint thing, it's just not as good as flying. I think it's easier to get that than flying. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember where most of this stuff comes from. It's the forums, I know that much.
What? It's closed.
It's got a button. Come on, open.
Ah. Button duck.
Will that open it?
Yeah, I think so.
Hurry!
Doggy. You should have just left him down here. It's where he lives, apparently. Oh. I mean, it's still technically like a doggy. But not quite. I'm not really meant to fight you like this. You're kind of fast. Making it kind of hard to hit you. Fuck me. Turns out he's just really hard to deal with when he's, oh, I T-posed. Alright, so he T-poses me. Good. I can't even fucking hit you. There we go. I don't have that mega potion set up. I don't really want to use that. Maybe we'll just wait. You know, bow to him at our own leisure. You could heal me this whole time, you shitlord? Fuck me. Really wish I had guard. Or reflect would also work. Oh. Oh, well. Well. That might be a problem. That might be a little bit of a predicament there, lad. Game crashed. Slightly unexpected. I knew he was gonna T-pose. Didn't expect the game to crash. Actually wonder why it crashed. Does he do something special in Fireface? Do I just Ultra T-pose in Fireface? Square Enix. There's no way I can chain him. Not with the speed he is. You're supposed to have... I don't know, what's up with those icons at the top? Oh, is that my random? That might be. The random seed, the random hash, whatever. This is why we save. Well... We can't Valak down here. Let's hook you up with potions. We'll hook me up with potions. And that's probably fine, I guess. We could try spamming thunder on him.
I got heart.
Yeah, you've got Heartless all over the underworld. We could also try leveling. Forehead. Although I'm pretty sure a single level isn't gonna be enough to help me burn through him before he does anything. So we can even get a— oh, there's a thing up there.
Farewell.
If Orin could hit him, he could probably just solo the dude, but again... we don't need a higher jump because we just go further. He's too fast for Orin to actually hit him worth his shit, so... There. Ta-da! Don't do that, sir. Can we level before we go over there? But then if it crashes again... where'd the other one go? I think it is. Yeah, we could probably get enough XP. Let's go the other path, because there's stuff over here. Or maybe not, because these enemies are shit. It's a distinct possibility. God damn it, we're so close. You know what? Hold on. We've already done this much. Let me see if these enemies respawn, and then we could save again and just rush through. Nope. That we cannot, as it turns out. Really wish I had that Keyblade from the very start of the game. I could just try and eat damage and stay as close to him as I can. I don't know that that works very well, though. I appreciate that we fall. I am the king.
Farewell.
How the fuck did you 180 that attack? Oh, he's fire again. Whatever you did last time, don't do that. This time you burn. Oh, he's fucking super mode on me. Can I even dodge that? Oh, he got tired, so that works. Fuck. Sir.
My anger has grown for far too long.
Don't do it again, that's cheating. Via the power of iframes. Oh shit. The iframes. He got hit by a rock. Shit. Fucking. Hey, there we go. And we got the map for the world he came from. Thematic. Didn't crash that time, we take these. Don't make fun of the three-headed dog. It's rude.
Come on, Wonder Boy, play hooky for a day. For old time's sake.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down.
Don't worry, Meg. I'll be fine. What does a hero need rest for, huh? See ya.
Goodbye. Can't even flex. Feels bad.
Sora, don't let me down.
Woo! What happened to Auron? He can take care of himself. Let's go find Meg. Can he take care of himself though? Bye, Auron. It's nice meeting you for a little bit. Auron's actually probably one of the better extra party members, just because his combos are ridiculous. And he spams them.
Let me see if I've got this right. That brat's Keyblade works on any lock.
That's right.
Have I ever told you about the killer coliseum we have right here in the underworld? It makes the one upstairs look like an Olympic kiddie pool.
Then that's the place we're gonna put an end to Hurt the Jerk's winning streak.
Problem, Zeus locked it tight.
Oh.
Oh? Bingo. All we gotta do is swipe that key and then reopen the Underdrome.
Hate to tell you, but that key is kinda particular. It won't work for just anybody, and that kid ain't no pushover.
I think this calls for a woman's touch.
A woman's touch? Oh well. I understood why they could tell, but, you know. I don't live next to the underworld, so what do I know about how the underworld works? Or the overworld. What is this place even called? It connects to the underworld, but it's not the regular world. Any chests around here? There's Trinity marks in the first game. No chests, it seems. Hi, Herc. Did you miss your nap?
Sora! Donald! Goofy! When'd you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there.
You on another adventure?
Yeah, tracking down some friends, wiping out some Heartless.
Junior hero's always busy.
You know it.
When do we become real heroes? Did you find those friends of yours? Still working on it. We ran out of mega trouble. We tried to go teach Hades a thing or two, but the underworld drains all our strength away. Don't suppose you have any ideas. There's a stone that guards against it. Yeah, can we just borrow this? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Thanks, Herc. Trustworthy. Oh yeah, training. Talk to Phil for some training. Lost illusion. Thanks, Herc, for the lost illusion. Not particularly a useful stone in this scenario, but appreciate it nonetheless. Can we skip the training and go right to the Coliseum fight?
How you feeling? Better rest up for tomorrow's match. Nobody's gonna pay to see a worn-out hero. Gabish? Remember what I told you. Victory in the games comes down to two simple words. Eat, bathe, sleep. Huh? Hey, if it ain't the junior hero.
What does bathing have to do to winning in the Coliseum?
How you guys been? Have you earned your true hero wings yet? Nope, you ain't got what it takes.
What?
So, what's up?
We're never gonna make Uncle Phil happy. You three are gonna take on Hades? You got nerve, I like that. Hey, you never know, stranger things have happened. I'm here for the training, but like the skip the training. Practice. Do I have to do the practice? I don't remember. I remember doing this, I don't remember if it's necessary though.
It's over. Yeah.
Fucking the knockback on that spin. I was gonna say that combo might actually make it easier because the AoE, but the knockback on the spin is kind of annoying. I could take it off. You can relax once you've finished all the training. Okay. I'm here to train. Maniac. Oh shit, they move. They are mobile. I'm trying to interrupt training. You can't put the orb next to the edge and then yell at me for going next to the edge. That's rude.
Yeah. Take this. It's over. Yeah. Back off.
Oh, there's a big one. Hold on. Let us finish this, shall we? Here. MP haste. Hey. Do be like an MP haste skills. I assume you have the stone. Is that why you're out here now? I love his walk. Listen, I gotta take off for a bit. None of your beeswax. Alright, bye. Sorry guys, the Olympus stone has been stolen. What? We don't know who did it yet. All we're sure of is that it was a black hooded guy. Sorry, a guy in a black hooded cloak. And he had accomplices. A bunch of creatures in white. If we can get the Olympus stone back, can we borrow it for a while? Sure. They really just toss those out, like they're not important. And Meg's missing again. Oh, okay.
What's wrong, your hero-ness? Feeling under the weather? You know, I thought staying in perfect shape was part of the hero job description. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
I came to share a bit of mildly interesting news. Seems your dear, sweet little nutmeg went and got herself lost in the underworld.
You mean you kidnapped her?
Well, maybe. But why get caught up in the details?
Small details, unimportant.
You can't leave now. Okay, you've got a very important match today against, the bloodthirsty Hydra! I mean, if you don't stick around, who knows what kind of accidents might happen.
Yeah, accidents you cause.
Like I said, details. Who needs them?
You're just a coward.
Ah, well, can't all be heroes.
He's got a point.
Can you handle this?
You got it. We're heroes.
Junior heroes, Donald.
You take care of the Hydra. We'll handle the rest.
I'm counting on you.
Why wouldn't we take care of the Hydra? It'd be more fun. Also, why couldn't we ride the fucking Pegasus? Save some time, lad. Or don't, I guess. I can't control you. It'd save us a lot of hassle if you could just let us take the Pegasus. Oh, hi, Phil. What happened? I spotted this strange guy all dressed in black. Chased after him, but he turned on me. Imagine getting beat up by this one in particular. He ran to the underworld, but the green one in particular. You know someone? Uncle Phil, I'm telling you, he's never gonna be happy with us. The Interceptor, mate. The fuck is the Interceptor? Is that Tron? It has to be Tron.
Thanks. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Leaves Hydra in middle of arena. That's fine. I remember this trap bullshit. Actually, I wonder. The planes being here is somewhat comical. Can I make that? Oh, hell yeah. Let's save some time. Actually, does it? Is there anything down here? Oh, we gotta sort of check all this shit anyway. Yeah, there's stuff down. As we get shot at by World War II planes. Man. ... This underworld curse is really getting to me. We need the stone, lad. Really? I can't. Do you need max jump for that? That's bothersome. Draw ring. Less bothersome. Pretty sure I'm supposed to start the randomizer with all the movement skills. It's just, you know. That goes back to the upper spot. It wasn't randomized when we started, so, ooh. Oh, right, because we're in combat. Can we not be in combat, though? Got a new Keyblade. It's pretty good, actually, except it has no experience attached to it, thus making it dramatically less appealing. I want to get those now, so I don't have to come back here, but... Well, we now have access to Thundara. Or Thunder 2, if you prefer. Maybe there's a spot high enough. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say maybe there's a spot high enough that we can just jump from there and then glide around. Ta-da! Cheesing the system. A classic. And then we'll just immediately get Oathkeeper as well. Has Lucky, shit strength, great magic. Like the auto limit on that one. We'll do that. This will probably end up being a better weapon than... Alright, we have 2 proofs now. Of the 3 that we need. Will probably end up being a better weapon overall.
Huh? Oh, you! Wait a sec. Roxas? Excuse me? Roxas? Oh, it's no use. Huh? What are you talking about? Let's see here.
Refer to our
If the
notes.
subject fails to respond, use aggression to liberate his true disposition. Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one?
You're bizarre.
Oh!
He's gotta be the thief!
Now that's just plain rude.
But also true. Nice guitar, bro.
Water dance!
Are we actually gonna have water dance? Oh, right, because it's a gimmick fight. So his aren't randomized. Turns out those hurt a lot, by the way. I don't understand why this dude has to have fights like this. I don't think any of his fights are ever actually good. Because they're just timed nonsense. Hey, we finally got max HP. Let's go. But also, they're just nonsense fights.
Ooh. Roxas, come back to us.
Guy's a broken record.
Thanks, Donald. Don't know why it works on all three of us, but thanks, Donald.
Let's go. Meg needs our help.
Oh right, the Colosseum here is that underworld one. Right. We do have to do all this to get it. Hi again. Not you again. Don't be like that. Something even better than the Olympus Stone. Absent silhouettes, shadowy presences of those who were slain. Like the title of that book. Exactly, though they come in all different shapes and sizes. The item belongs to its owner, who is now nothing more than a shadowy present. But you can still fight them, of course, and as you do, it'll slowly awaken the real you. You're the hero, you figure it out. Alright, dude. Thanks, I guess. You'll have to save that later. First, we have to rescue Megara. Energy Stone. That's not the Hercules Stone map hero thing. Does that matter? Nah, it doesn't matter at all. Look at my sweet silver crown, though. We're pogging. If only that showed up in cutscenes. It should show up in cutscenes. 5 hours in the into the game and we have a silver crown. Yeah, what an easy game. If you don't know what the crown is, it's the proofs, which is super bosses. There are 3 of them. Alright, Meg. How does one get sealed into a stone like this anyway? What's it feel like being made of stone? These questions and more from Question Man.
Almost there.
Turns out she wasn't sealed in rock, it's just she was behind the rock that looked exactly like her.
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
Thanks.
Sora, behind you!
What's wrong? Can't fight in the underworld? Oh, boo!
Now we have the stone.
Better think again.
We already did this fight, so we already know that's not who we're fighting unless it duplicates. That's a lot of doggies, by the way. I guess it duplicates. Not that this is gonna be very hard, but I guess it duplicates. Also, help me. Damn it. Lady, you wouldn't need to be helped if you just stood slightly away from us. Intense, difficult fight with our man Pete. I mean, the only bad part about this is when I fuck up the timing. There we go. It just makes them annoying.
There's too many. Let's go.
Should have done that a little bit earlier. Sora, you idiot.
Sorry I'm late.
Sometimes I feel bad for Pete.
I'll meet you back at the Coliseum.
What about you?
I'm gonna show these guys what happens when they mess with a true hero.
Unlike me and my junior hero-iness.
Now wait a sec. Cool.
Sora, I won't leave him.
You'll be okay.
Look, even Herc has his limits. He can't keep winning forever.
Then we'll go back him up.
Get Matt out of here!
Worry, the junior heroes are on the case. Oh shit, he's got Candle Boys now. Like the complete silence that we showed up with somehow. Despite shoes this large, we have max sneak also. That's hardly fair. This is gonna be... Oh, it's him that has the reaction command, not the fire one. This should be relatively easy, because the ice one is boring. Fucking damn it. Compared to the ice, or compared to the fire dude, he just exists. I like to think the only reason he exists is to do a combo attack.
Creeps. I'll deal with you nitwits next time.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Shaky.
Could today possibly get any better? This time, Wonder Breath is going down for good.
Now featuring an actual Coliseum that we can partake in. Favorite hero washout. Rude. Can it, Keyboy? Then let me. No one likes a sore loser, idiots. Times 2. Yeah, sticks and stones. Maybe you should go check on that Hydra you neglected to finish off. I hear things are really falling apart up there. Hate to run, but I've got another little diversion to attend to. Always with the diversions, this guy. You know what we haven't done is done this in ages. Mega Elixir, AP boost, defense boost. Nice. Quite the collection of recipes we have, you know, save the queen, save the king, an elixir. Good. And defense boost, actually, I didn't realize that. Forgot you could craft defense boosts. I don't think I'm gonna, well, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make any of these because we'll just get better stuff. I just want to craft the weapons. And I guess make the weapons. Or, yeah, craft and buy the weapons is what I was gonna do. Goofy Turbo, you say? I will buy that. I have either of these, and I will buy both of those for the sake of having them. Though I don't remember what auto-healing does. Presumably heals. Would be my guess. The genius that I am.
This can't be.
Oh wait, we get to get up on the Hydra's back now. Let's fucking go.
Champ, you're safe.
I failed.
It's not your fault.
I left everyone unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
I'm some hero.
The color washed out for a second there for some reason.
Yeah. Don't suppose you got room for one more?
Get up on the Hydra's back.
We're in.
Get up on the Hydra's back. That's the only thing I remember about this fight. It's literally just that. Ah! Bonk. Is this where we get up on the Hydra's back? No, that's where we cut its head off. Yeah? What do you have to tell us, sir? They drop a fuck ton of health orbs when you break them. Well, there he goes. Here we go. Get up on the Hydra's back. I thought that said urinator for a second, and I was very concerned. Get up on the Hydra's back. God damn it, stop wiggling your head around, bitch. Oh, you know why I can't see health bars? I completely forgot about that. Normally you have scan by this point, and that's why I could see health bars. I'm not used to not having scan. Get up on the Pegasus back. No, back to this again. Oh, and you're doing that attack. Well, that's just rude. Bring your head down so I can hit it. Thank you. Oh. There. Hey, more MP. But also, hey, I only got to hear him say get up on the Hydra's back a couple times. I should have let him keep going. Get up on the Hydra's back.
I let you down. I'm just... no use.
It's not your fault. Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
Thanks, Goofy. You're really helping everyone.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him. Sora, Donald, Goofy, I owe you big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gorge,
Okay.
I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
You could walk a little closer to him, Sora, so you know he didn't have to limp to you, but that's fine. Yeah, we're junior heroes. They're just gatekeeping. We're better than Herc, but they're just gatekeeping. Some sort of arbitrary rule. Secret Ansem Report 3. I think we've got like half of those, maybe?
And where is everyone else?
Beats me. They must have had some other matters to deal with.
Matters? You mean they have more important affairs to attend to than my return?
Well, see, there's this Organization 13 that keeps getting in the way.
Let those fools play their little game.
But what about that runt with the Keyblade? He's been a real pain too.
Oh, has he? Very well then. I suppose you'd best tell me what's happened during my absence.
Not much. Like, we just got back too, so... Oh shit, it's the curvy palace that makes no structural design sense.
Oh, now I wonder where that old album could be.
Copyright.
It's horrible! Something's wrong in the hall of the cornerstone! There's real sharp thorns everywhere!
How am I? I'm doing good, thanks. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Oh, King Mickey, I wish you could hear me. The castle is in danger. We've got to do something soon. Donald? Goofy? Where are you?
Sorry, I think the mic picked that up. I started yawning. How are you doing at this incredibly late hour? Alright, we can only save here. I was gonna open up the menu and check some stuff. You do have to recomplete every world. Well, is it every world? We'll say every world. Every world has a second story in it. Except for Hollow Bastion, which has like 6. I think Disney's Castle doesn't, and the water place, wherever the fuck, it's over there somewhere. What's it called? The sing-along musical place. I think that one doesn't have a second story. Atlantica, there you go. I don't believe that one has a second story. But I could be mistaken. I was debating continuing, but I do still need to eat something at some point. It's already 3 AM, so... we should stop. Sometimes it'd be like that. But next time, we do that place. We're still over level. That's gonna basically perpetually be the case. I do have an XP multiplier, so I'm literally always gonna be over leveled. It just saves me from ever having to grind, which is nice. Especially the forums. Grinding those was always terrible. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. You just tuned in and it's over. Yeah, you tuned in quite late. I did start kind of late too. I'll try and start earlier tomorrow if I can. We shall see. It's been 4.5 hours. My apologies for stopping right as you got here. But thanks for stopping by though, I appreciate it. And I'll see everyone else next time. Or possibly you next time, who knows.